May 27, 2003. The Indian Prime Minister, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, lands in Berlin, the capital of Germany. This is the first leg of his four-nation trip to Europe. Welcoming the special guest at the Tegel International Airport is the Indian ambassador, German government officials, senior members of the armed forces and creme de la creme of Germany. After the formal introductions, the Indian Prime Minister and the accompanying delegates head towards Berlin city. Germany is a modern developed country with an area of over 3.5 lakh square kilometers. It is the most populated in Europe and has a population of around 8.25 crores. India's ties with Germany are both old and friendly. The two nations even share a deep cultural heritage. Germany has a federal system of government. On the first day of his Berlin tour, Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee is a chief guest at a program attended jointly by the German citizens and expatriate Indians. The Indian ambassador to Germany welcomes the respected and popular Prime Minister. This venue in Germany could easily have been mistaken for an Indian city. A group of German children who study Hindi regale the Prime Minister with a rendition of Raghupati Raghav Rajaram. Gandhiji's favourite bhajan casts a spell on the entire audience. Praising the young singers, Shri Vajpayee invites them to visit India. The Indian Prime Minister meets His Excellency Dr. Wolfgang Thierse, the President of the Bundestag, the lower house of the Parliament in Germany. The two exchange views. Shri Vajpayee has helped India get a new recognition in the entire world. He is honoured as a senior world leader today. Shri Vajpayee also meets Mr. Fischer, the German Foreign Minister. The German Chancellor has arranged a formal ceremonial welcome for Shri Vajpayee at the Chancellery in Berlin. As a special guest, the Prime Minister is given a military honour by the armed forces. The Indian Prime Minister and the German Chancellor, His Excellency Gerhard Schröder, address a joint press conference. In his address, Shri Vajpayee condemns terrorism and cautions the entire world towards the grave danger posed by it. He speaks of the rising wave of terrorism from India's neighbour and assures that India would be ready to talk with Pakistan on all matters, only if Pakistan would curb its terrorist activity in India. Shri Vajpayee also states that the people of Kashmir had clearly expressed their opinion on the matter during the 2002 elections. Shri Vajpayee pays a visit to the President's house and meets His Excellency Dr. Johann Rau, President, Federal Republic of Germany. The Indian Prime Minister signs the Golden Book kept there. On the 28th of May, Sri Vajpayee and the Indian delegation has a discussion with the German parliamentarians in the Parliament House. After his successful tour of Berlin, Sri Vajpayee leaves for Munich on the 29th of May. He is given a grand welcome. In Munich, Sri Vajpayee speaks with German industrialists and business representatives. Leading lights of the Indian industrial world were also present. During the course of his address, Sri Vajpayee invites German entrepreneurs to set up industries in collaboration with India and assures them of full cooperation from the government. About 300 kilometers northeast of Munich is Bavaria. It is called the center of Europe and is an independent state. The Bavarians are a fun-loving people and enjoy life to the fullest. Bavaria's Minister-President, His Excellency Dr. Egmont Stolber, welcomes Sri Vajpayee with great fanfare. The Prime Minister is introduced to the dignitaries present. Later, leaders and delegates of both countries discuss different issues. Sri Vajpayee signs the visitor's Golden Book. After a formal meeting, the two leaders announce a joint statement. The next destination after the successful journey is the ancient historical city of St. Petersburg. Air India's special plane lands at the Pulkovo International Airport. Sri Vajpayee is introduced to the dignitaries present. Later, Sri Vajpayee meets the Russian President, Mr. Putin. And the two leaders have a long discussion on various matters. On the 27th of May 1703, Peter the Great laid the first stone of the city of St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is an ancient and extremely beautiful city. Every year, its anniversary is celebrated with great fanfare. This year being its 300th anniversary, a grand celebration is organized. For its 300th anniversary celebrations, special invitees from 44 countries have assembled in St. Petersburg. Over 3,000 journalists from different countries have also arrived for the occasion. The Indian Prime Minister meets the President of China in St. Petersburg. And both have an intensive discussion on mutual as well as international issues. Sri Vajpayee states that if India and China join hands, they could give Asia prominence in the 21st century. On the evening of May the 31st, the Russian President, Mr. Putin, and the American President, Mr. Bush, inaugurate the anniversary celebrations in a grand function at Petershof. The wives of both presidents and the heads of different countries are also present. The opening ceremony is quite unique and very spectacular. Musical programs and dances are presented. Dancers are brightly dressed and look very attractive. Colorful lights brighten the entire atmosphere. On the 1st of June 2003, the Prime Minister's special plane reaches Geneva from St. Petersburg. Switzerland is a visitor's paradise. It has green valleys, rivers, mountains and excellent weather. After visiting Geneva and Lausanne in Switzerland, the Indian delegation reaches Evian, a prominent French city. Evian is world famous for its beauty and prosperity. A summit conference of the G8 countries is organized in Evian from the 1st to the 3rd of June. Thousands of media persons from all over the world have assembled in Evian to cover the summit meet of the G8 countries and report the proceedings to each and every corner of the world. Shri Vajpayee has intensive discussions with the French President, Mr. Jacques Chirac. Shri Vajpayee has come to France at the invitation of Mr. Chirac. During the luncheon meeting, the Prime Minister discusses various issues with the heads of different countries. The Prime Minister has a meeting with President Bush as well. The British Prime Minister Tony Blair and Shri Vajpayee meet separately to discuss different issues. The Prime Minister has a discussion with the Brazilian President, who invites him to visit Brazil. At a press conference before his return, Prime Minister Shri Vajpayee says that the entire world supports India in its fight against terrorism and that India's peace efforts are being appreciated all over the world. Shri Vajpayee's tour was quite successful and satisfactory. He met most of the prominent leaders of the world and elaborated India's stand on different issues. The Prime Minister, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, returned to India on the 3rd of June 2003.